It is an exciting time in VTuber technology. And for more on that, please welcome AI CANDII, aka CANDII, coming at us with a re-debut coming up soon on March 14th, where we can expect to see CANDII's new model with a brand new look. But that's not all. It also features brand new tracking. And that's not just body tracking, that is new facial tracking. Yes, this facial tracking coming by the way of the Apple iPhone FalseEyeD, providing some of the most detailed and expressive facial tracking yet. Crazy impressive. Highly looking forward to the re-debut and also very much looking forward to the villain origin story. And specifically when it comes to that Apple AR kit tech, we check in here with Fofomit, the Twitch partner Cave Goblin, who provided the blend shape work on CANDII's model. For those not in the know, Fofomit has also been on the cutting edge on some of this actual VTuber technology, providing this type of tracking on their own model as well as other environmental work that just makes for a very unique and cool show, with their YouTube channel being an easy recommendation for anyone with any interest in this technology, as Fofa provides a number of videos regarding this technology and more. And Fofa's work didn't end just there. They had also provided work for Cece, Twitch partner and VSW leader, with Cece now providing a demonstration of their own Face ID tracking. Let's take... okay. This is gonna be fun. We're in for quite a ride. And speaking of rides, Cece shared this with us. Well, you don't get asked this every day. Yes, this is a raid request saying, quote, "I'm willing to pay you for a raid at the beginning of my stream," which was followed by a response from Vebe of, "Okay, but how much he paying?" That's just so disgusting. But no, really, how much? CC also coming at us with, "So I'm not the only one who is just winging it, right? CC, if you won't admit that what you're doing isn't flying, can you at least admit that you are falling with style?" This week has also been filled with a number of instances of VTubing in places you wouldn't immediately expect. This piece coming from the Trash Taste podcast, in which they had an advert for the CustomCast App, an application on both Android and iOS that does allow you to create your own 3D model and then stream from the app itself, giving us both interesting and horrific results all at once. And in the most recent Apex Legend Nintendo Switch trailer, we had this sighting, that being a VTuber Shibuya Hall, who made an appearance in the trailer along with a number of other streamers and professional Apex players. Further along, the Good Smile Company, yes, that's right, the Nendoroid company, released not just this Hanma Himawari figure, but as well as this Kuzuha figure as part of their Nijisanji line. And the unexpectedness this week didn't end there. Here we have Air Asia getting into the VTuber scene. Quote, "We're looking for the next virtual idol," this being a part of Project Kawaii, stating that those who apply should be obsessed with playing online games, are expressive and dedicated to building a community, and enjoys hosting and engaging with an audience. So in review, we have custom VTubing apps, major game cross-promotion, VTuber Nendoroids, and now fully corporate sponsorship from an airline. With more on that last point, let's check in with you at Yuko, a very prominent illustrator who had this to say, "Haha, I worked on a VTuber model for an airline?" You followed up with, "Hey kids, say hello to your new little sister, an airplane," and officially stated, "Anyways, excited to collaborate with Iron Vertex and Air Asia on this model for Project Kawaii. If you're interested in piloting a VTuber we made with Air Asia, auditions are open now." This not being the first time that Yu has worked with Iron Vertex. We can see here with Chai, the Fox Spirit VTuber from Atelier Live, illustrated by Yu and then given live 2D treatment from Brian Sui from Iron Vertex, with an absolutely beautiful amount of expressions. And we always like to check in with Brian, the live 2D specialist with Iron Vertex, who recently celebrated 80 1,085 YouTube subscribers. Congratulations. And also provided this look at Fruit, the Vshojo talent that has now even more expressions to show off. And speaking of Vshojo and new looks, here we have Natasha Nanners coming at us with So I Decided to Get a Haircut. Nanners 2.0 coming to a Twitch stream near you this Friday. And next up with Vshojo, we also had Iron Mouse teasing a 300,000K Spanglish celebration on YouTube, a special debut. What even is this? Honestly, trying to figure out what's next for Nanners and Iron Mouse is just an absolute guaranteed ticket to madness. That's just to sit back and watch it happen, as wonderfully illustrated here from Curb at Curbins. An absolute perfect representation. And very lastly with Vshojo, we have Silvervale, the pastel goth gamer who in typical Vshojo fashion just straight up dropped their new model here on us. This once again coming with advanced facial tracking, very reminiscent of the work done with Snuffy and Vebe earlier, and further cementing that we can expect to see more of this on other VTubers in the future. And very quickly, we had been meaning to show off this Silvervale artwork from Uni. Did she just like trip and fall into the pond, or was this intentional? And also please welcome Hana Makia, virtual liver with Nijisanji Indonesia, who recently celebrated their birthday with the hashtag Haniversary. The stream that Hana expected only to last for 2 hours went on for 7 with all of the well wishes that they had received. And Hana also had this emotional ending to the stream. Let's go ahead and hear it from her directly.
I love Nijisanji ID so much. I really do. Sure, I may be the only one that speaks mostly English, right? I know it's something that people always point at me, but I really love Nijisanji ID, and I will never leave it. I'm so glad to be here. Everybody here is so sweet. I didn't actually expect anyone would come to say happy birthday, but they did.
Further proof that behind these avatars, there are real people, and we very much appreciate all of you who tune in and share your time with us. Thank you, and thank you, Hannah. Coming up, once again, we have Mary at Marydog, the dog boy that writes webcomics and streams, giving us this elegant teaser for their debut coming up, once again, also on March 14th, this Sunday. Please look forward to it. And we aren't alone in looking forward to it, as here we have Hololive Indonesia's Courageous Ollie getting in on the debut fun as well, further proving that this Hololive zombie is a big fan of VTubers alongside the rest of us. Mary also had this story to share, wherein they paid money to get punched in the face. Take it away, Mary.
Hello everyone. So recently I was commissioning a Japanese artist through a website called SKEP. It's this website where you can get illustrations made for you by Japanese artists. Unfortunately, it's against the rules to translate things on your own. You really have to rely on their auto-translation tool to translate it so the Japanese artist can understand what you want. And I really wanted a cute illustration of me getting a head pat from a high-ranking military official. Unfortunately, it must have been translated wrong, because what I ended up getting was punched in the head. Yeah. So basically, I paid money to get punched in the head.
So yes, it is as they say. Scab.jp is a very popular site for us VTubers where we commission art. Firstly, here we have the manager of Scab, who, full disclosure, happens to be my waifu. And then we have the Scab website itself, which for as innovative as it is, has had a few hiccups along the way. For more on that, we go to Akari at Akari Hoshizawa, scuffed 23-year-old Aussie e-girl dragon, who, while sharing this wonderful Scab commissioned artwork, Akari also shared that this Scab arrived 1 hour before it was going to be canceled for taking too long. Yes, that's right. In some cases, the artists are given up to 2 months to finish up the commission, and it can turn into quite a waiting game to see if they will actually finalize the work. Furthermore, we have Chi at Chi Triss, Hello Queen and Spoopy House Owner, who recently had a very very successful model reveal, a retweet challenge that we were very happy to be a part of, with Chi also sharing this with us. I think a SKEP artist sent me a message for me to commission them because they think my character is cute. A very flattering and potentially expensive request all in one. And please welcome Spiky Hamstar, your personal Oni Ham, a VTuber who is no stranger to commissioning from SKEP, sharing this work from Mina527. Always love this colorful fun coming from this VTuber. With Spiky later sharing this, all my SKEP requests went from accepted within a few days, now all requests are rejected within a few hours. That's right, even upon being accepted, your commissions can be rejected at any time. A painful setback for your artwork addiction, but maybe good news for your wallet. And here we have Lulu at Friend Komori, Viscera-loving vampire bat, who recently dropped on us this brand new model reveal, with a big thanks to fellow VTuber Suka for the illustration. And Lulu had this earlier to share, just got a SKEP back, and oh no, the only time any pose is fine has come to bite me. And let's just say that we are not going to be sharing this artwork. One, out of respect for Lulu, and another because, well, let's just say the pose, or more to the point, where Lulu is touching in the artwork, may shut down this YouTube channel if we actually showed it. Further along here we have Hero Graves, who also has a debut coming up on March 25th, stating, "My name is Hero Graves. I promote wildlife conservation and teach y'all how to be a monster hunter." Once again, that debut coming up on March 25th at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And Hero had this to share with us. "I actually got a SKEP back that was legit terrible." Further along saying, "The quality of the art I got versus the quality of their other art they have done is night and day. I waited 35 days for it, and it looks like they rushed it." And finally stating, "I just feel like my character was disrespected. The quality of what I got versus the quality of his other art is night and day." And while once again we will not be showing the artwork out of respect for Hero and the artist, let's just state that when you give the age of your character as 35, some artists may draw them to look 55. Words of warning aside, we still absolutely love SKEP, still highly recommend it, and still think that all this talk about SKEP addiction is totally overblown. For more on that, here we have Mutsuki with a debut coming up here on March 19th at 7 p.m. Eastern, with Mutsuki stating, "I want my SKEPs, all 10 of them, in my inbox tomorrow morning." Wait, you're only waiting for 10 SKEPs? Those are absolute rookie numbers. And no, I don't have a problem, and I can stop anytime I want. That's all for this episode. For more, please like, comment, and subscribe below, and we'll have more Things Vtubers Say for you soon.